Hey guys, how you doing? Hey man, I'm gonna give you some great information today, show you how to scale and hit your 30 units in 5 years without a hitch. I'm Nate Barger, and thank you for joining me. I'm gonna show you how to create massive wealth in 5 short years and be able to retire. One of the key components a lot of you guys keep asking me about is the construction part. So what we're doing right now is we're creating a online virtual training program that'll be available sometime later this year. We're gonna have our attorneys come in and speak. We're gonna have CPAs. We're gonna have everybody. We're gonna have pricing put together for you guys, what kind of material you should use, how you found a deal, how we found this deal, how we were strategic about it, so on and so forth. This is an off-market deal in Cincinnati. Somebody reached out to me. It was 60,000 is what the lady wanted. She is a wholesaler, had mold, which I got a mold company, not a big deal. The property's probably worth 170 when it's renovated. So she thought it needed 60 or 70,000. I told her 170, maybe you could get there, but I don't like to be that aggressive. That's the top comp in areas, 177. And I think maybe you could get there, but I like to be a little more conservative and value this at 150 to 160. So just put my numbers together. I'm going to show you guys how we're able to buy this property, and by the time we're done with it, have all of our cash back plus cash in hand and still be able to cash flow it. This is how you create massive wealth. So got this property for $57,000. I had to give a guy $2,000 finder fee. And here's why it's important that you're vertically integrated and you have your own construction company. Now, a lot of you guys think when I say construction company, you're thinking, man, I got to own Bobcats. I got to do, no. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to have an office. It's a piece of paper. Basically, what you're doing is you're putting a contract together. Now, in Cincinnati and Ohio, I don't need a contractor license to do residential. So I can do the residential piece. So guys, you need just basically the ability to have a construction company that you can do your billing through. Here's why that's important. When you go to refinance, the bank's going to say, hey, I want to see how much money you put into it. So you present them the contract. You control the contract. So I'm not telling you to do anything illegal, guys. I'm telling you what the big developers do. And here's why. I did a breakdown and to show you exactly how powerful this can be. Number one, if you're doing your own construction, you are already, if you're GCing a job, you are already steps ahead, and you have to GC it. Nobody's just buying properties and bringing somebody in and saying, hey, I want to bring a design team in. Not normally. They're not bringing somebody and saying, hey, I want you to run this whole project. No, they're running it. They're designing it. They're picking out the stuff. They're dealing with the paint. They're dealing with the day-to-day. They're getting the contractors out there. They're dealing with the contractors. The contractors are calling them when there's a problem. So all that stuff, you're adding value to the property. Don't believe me? I'm going to show you. Demolition on this property that we're doing it. We're going to create this step by step, and I'm going to show you some amazing things that we did. Demo's $2,500. We're going to mark it up to $5,000. Retail's $9,000, because keep in mind, guys, there's mold in here, so we got to be in full PPE. We got to have a 30-yard dumpster. We get 30-yard dumpsters for $450 because we do so many of them. And we got PPE suits from a couple local companies, great companies. So right there, $2,500, $5,000 is what we're charging, $9,000. I'm going to run through these. Mold remediation costs us $3,000, which you may not be able to do. We're going to charge $7,000, retails $10,000. We typically do it for 25 to 30 cents on the dollar. So that's how we come up with that number. Drywall's $2K. We're going to charge $4K on our contract, but retail $6K. Prime and paint cost us $2,500. We're going to charge $3,500, and it's going to cost us it's a retail $6,000. HVAC outside condensing unit cost us about $1,500 for 2.5 ton. Probably use a 14 SEER on this. And we'll have to put in a new line set, and we'll have to put in a new A coil. That's going to cost us about $1,500 to start. I know that's really cheap, guys. Retail on that's at least $5,000. We're going to charge back $2,500. The reason we got to put the new line set in is because the 410 units operate different than the R22 units, and the return has to be bigger. The return line has to be bigger, and it runs off higher pressures, so you can't keep your old A coil in there. If you do, it'll blow it apart. The solder joints aren't as strong in there. So, guys, make sure you understand your construction, ask questions, read about anything that you are doing like that. Cabinet's going to cost us $3,000. We're going to charge $5,000. Retail $7,000. Granite, I always like to do granite. Don't cost a whole lot more. It's going to cost us $2,500. We're going to do a nice granite too. We're not going to do the speckled. We're going to do a shadow storm, which is beautiful. It's like a whitish gray. It almost looks like a quartzite. Not a quartz, but a quartzite. I tell them it's a quartzite, but they say, no, Nate, trust me, it's a granite. But I still think it's a quartzite, which is a compressed sand. It just looks beautiful. I love it. $2,500. We're going to charge $3,500 on our contract, and retail's $4,500, and that includes undermount sink with the polished lip and everything else. Appliances is going to cost us $2,300. We're doing stainless steel, the nice side-by-side fridge, everything stainless in there. We're going to charge $3,000. Retail's probably $3,500. You could probably get away with more, but backsplash costs us $500. We're going to bill out $1,000 on our construction contract, and retail is $1,500, maybe $2,500, depending on the stone you use. Lighting, we got $1,000 in there. We're gonna mark that up to $2,000, and we're gonna go with $3,000 as retail. Roof is $3,500. We're gonna charge $6,000 for it, and that roof is $8,000 to $9,000. We're just gonna use $8,000 for retail, and that's a tear off. It's probably 15 square. 500, 600 a square is a good, that's about a retail price on that. A square is 100 square feet. Is a 10 by 10 area. Then we got, and again, it varies based off pitch, but this is a 4-pitch, 5-pitch roof. It's not real steep. The pressure washing, tuck pointing, and we're going to it's going to be $1,000. I'm just going to put an hourly guy out there for 2 days. Pressure wash, go in and tuck point. We're going to bill out $2,000 on our construction list, and that's a $4,000 retail. Exterior paint, same thing, same hourly guy is going to be out there. Costs us $1,000, probably not that. We're going to bill out $2,000, and retails $3,000 or more. Garage door costs us $1,000, probably $700. I'm just putting $1,000 in there. We'll bill out on our contract $2,000, and then bathrooms. Going to cost us $8,000 because we're going to gut them, do all new tile. We're going to bill back $11,000, but retail on that, if you get tile guy, new bathtub, and this includes all the plumbing and everything in there too, guys, in the bathrooms, it's $11,000. So flooring, $3,000. We're going to bill back $4,000, retail $6,000. And we'll show you all the types of different materials we use, why we use them, our experience doing over 3,500 units, why you should do certain type of materials, where you should try to cut costs and where you shouldn't try to cut costs. Landscaping costs us $1,000. Same thing. I got hourly guys. I got mulch. I got nice plants we pick out. And this is going to be a rental property, but I want it to look nice because I want a really good tenant. I want a good tenant. And so I'm going to have this property. I'm going to have a waiting list on it by the time we're done. We got $2,000 is what we're going to charge for the landscaping, and $3,000 is retail. And seal the asphalt outside, the blacktop coming into the driveway. We got $500. Retail is probably $2,000. We're going to bill out $1,000. So what that means, guys, is that it's going to cost us $39,000 to do the work. Right here, I added it all up. Sure, you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, Nate Barger on YouTube, and hit the bell, and you'll be notified on any new videos that come out.